Libra, this is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So Libra, in today's reading, I'm going to give you a card from the Denise Lynn Oracle, one from the Archangel Michael, and then do your reading. So let us get started and see what's going on, Libra. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Libra. Libra, Libra, Libra. All right, so you have Gates of Triumph. Success expands in your life. So that is beautiful. You're on the road of success and victorious. That's very nice. Keep going, you guys. Keep going. You truly deserve all that. So it's nice. And then you have one from the Archangel Michael. What does the Great Divine say to us? He says, trust your angels. Let go of your expectations of how dreams will come true. Trust that heaven has a perfect plan. Oh my God, yes, definitely. Really trust, let things come in. Just be open to new opportunities, new things, because, trust that the universe, our source, our creator, that he is working in behind the scenes for you. So it's beautiful. I love that. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. All right, so do take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Libra. This is for Libra, for their highest good. Libra, Libra, Libra. One for the current. This is for Libra. Wow. So you start off with the Star card, being hopeful, being keeping your faith, feeling better, things like that. Things balancing out for you. Wow. Shining your light, shining your enthusiasm. Like everything's gonna fall into place. Keeping your faith, you guys. Believing. One for the situation. Wow. Going on a new path, definitely. They're asking you to be very careful on things, though. One for the pastor now. Oh, okay. The past is talking about the Eight of Pentacles. Remember that hard work and persistence will definitely, working hard and being persistent is definitely going to pay off. I feel like you are definitely working hard, but I feel like at times you work too hard because you also have the Ten of Wands here. I feel like you need to start setting boundaries on things also, okay? So we'll see why it's all there. One for the what's hidden. Queen of Wands. Be unstoppable, be assertive, try not to let anybody take that away from you, or, follow your light and be the light about things, okay? Like, be happy, stop being like, don't let anybody take that happiness away or your positivity away from you, be happy. Don't let things come and get you down, okay? Remember to follow the light and be the light in your life, in your own life. You have one for the hopes and fears. Wow, you came into your own reading, Libra. Justice is here. So really seeing the truth in things, really either seeing the truth or speaking your truth about things also. And I feel like your things are going to balance out for you, but it's mostly about like really knowing, like seeing the truth, and speaking your truth about everything that's going on. One for the what you need to do right now. Wow. You have the Death card here, and the Death card is talking about going through this huge transformation, like really changing a lot of things that you've done in the past that you wouldn't think to have changed, and now things have changed a lot for you. We'll see more in a little bit. One for what you need to work on. Wow, being positive, being happy, thinking better. Wow, okay. And the outcome. The outcome is trusting yourself, like you're very independent, Libra. You know what you're doing, but there's things that you always go back and forth on, should I, shouldn't I, shouldn't I, and the thing is that you need to trust yourself more and really get in tune with your intuition and trusting it more. Because I feel like you know how to do things. You do. You're a resourcer. You're a provider. You know how to do all these. But there are times when you just like second guess yourself, and you just go with the flow, and it's like you just go with the flow on with people, like you just go on with what people are saying, and you need to do your own thing now, is what they're saying. At the end of the tarot deck, you did get the Page of Pentacles. There are definitely some kind of opportunities coming towards you, but there's also messages that are going to come through. And I feel like you're wanting to see something different or experience something different. You want something long term, something that's going to last. And it could be about your finances. You just want something that's going to keep continuous to come in, and you're looking for something long term. And you also have the Strength card, and the Strength card is definitely talking about finding your courage and your confidence to move forward from the things that have been going on in your life, to find that confidence and courage to do things differently, to do your own thing now, to leave these self-doubts behind, that to know that you know what, you can do anything that comes your way, and you can, Libra, you can. All right, so Libra, let's see what's going on. Do take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Libra. Remember to trust the divine also, like really trust the creator, whoever you're praying to, because I feel like there are times that you don't believe nothing good is going to happen, or you don't feel like things are going to get better, stuff like that. That's a big message here. Okay, so excuse me. So you have the Star card, and see why the Star card here is here. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Libra, 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 Libra. All right, so definitely you have the Lovers card here. Wow. And you have the Knight of Wands. So I feel like there is definitely some kind of attraction that you have. I feel like you could be attracted to someone, or someone could be attracted to you. Something like that is here. But I feel like also too that you need to be very hopeful, and see the good in everything that's going on, but like to slow down. You do have the Knight of Wands here, and the Knight of Wands is definitely asking you to really slow down on things. Like, be careful on how you're doing everything. Like, you're just wanting to go forward and charge forward, and you're really needing to take your time with everything. Okay, so really take that into heart. Feel like you need to have better communication here also with the Lovers card here. Like, have communication with whoever it is that you're involved with, or you're having a relationship with, or the attraction, whatever it is. Like, really slow down on things, really have better communication, but trust the process on whatever it is that's going on. And really take your time with things. Okay, try not to rush things forward. Wow, making a decision on a relationship also for some of you guys. I feel like you're going to start feeling better once you start making these decisions. The Fool, why is the Fool here? So this is a new path for you right now. You're on a new path, definitely. Moving forward. I feel like you have a lot on your shoulders, needing to take care of things, trying to do everything. And there's been a lot of changes for you, and there's going to be continuously more changes coming in. But there is a new path here that you're trying to get on. So I feel like you just got to go with the changes that are coming in and not fight them or resist them. But I do feel like you're needing to set boundaries also, and I do feel like that is the situation, that you need to know your limits on things, because I feel like you're trying to do everything all at once. You need to find out what's priority and what's not priority, okay? Because this is a new path for you, and there's things that are going to change a lot. So just know that. With the Eight of Pentacles here, I do feel like you've been really working very consistent. I feel like your time and effort is going to definitely pay off. But there's also the Ten of Wands here again. And the Ten of Wands is saying, maybe you've been overdoing it. Maybe you've been trying to do so much, work, do this, do that. You have to go home and do this, do that. You have to go to all these obligations that you have. And sometimes you need to slow down and really start setting those boundaries, because the Eight of Pentacles is definitely a card of being persistent and consistently working, but the thing is that, are you happy? And that sometimes you got to ask yourself that, I'm doing all this for what? What am I doing all this for? Is it going to pay off? And it does say here that you are being very consistent, but it's like you're just like very overwhelmed with all this work also. Wow. And I do believe it's now. You have the Queen of Wands here, and you're very exhausted. You're very tired, Libra. So it's time for you to rest also. You have the Queen of Wands, and why is the Queen of Wands here? Oh, look at that. You got the Death card twice here. So, you've been going through a lot of changes also, but really find your courage and your confidence to continue to move on with all these changes that have been coming through, because you have this Death card here twice. It's not that, you know, it's the death of your old being, the death of who you used to be. You're not that person anymore. You have changed a lot, Libra, and you know that you have changed a lot, and they're asking you to really go within and find the answers that you're looking for, and why everything has changed. Why has it changed? Why has everything changed for you? Like, what is it that has changed so much? You yourself are no longer that same person that you used to be, but you still have a lot of wanting to know answers, like why did this person do this, and why did these people do that, and why am I doing this, and why do I continuously do this, stuff like that. They're asking you to find your courage and your confidence to be the light in people's life. You need to be the light and follow your own light, and not be a light for trying to change yourself for somebody else. You need to be your unique self and pursue what you're wanting to pursue. Like, don't let people sway you to do other things that are not right. You do your own thing, is what they're saying. You have the Justice card down here. And why is the Justice card here for Libra? Wow. So the Justice card down here, and you have the Sun card and the Emperor. So this is definitely your card. So something in this reading is definitely for you. So just know that. For the Justice card though, here, I feel like you're really needing to see the truth on things. Like, no matter what, see the truth. See the truth in everything. People, situations, your work, whatever. See the truth. I also feel like with the Emperor, I feel like you need to stand back into your power and be ready for anything that comes your way, because there is a lot of things that are going to change for you. I feel like you're very wise and you're very strong-willed, and you do know how to handle things. You do. But you also need to know that you can handle anything that comes your way, whether it's good, whether it's bad. You know how to do these things, Libra. You're very smart. You're very wise. And I feel like you're just needing to think positive, because the Sun card is here, and the Sun card is about being positive and happy and just enjoying life, and that's you, you needing to be strong and confident and seeing the truth in things instead of being blind. Okay, so know that. Okay, very nice, very, very nice. You have the Death card here. And why is the Death card here, and what you need to do? So even though you have changed a lot, you are still going through this huge transformation, because you have this card here twice. You have it here and you have it in What's Hidden. So whether you know it or believe it or not, you are definitely changing a lot. They're asking you to trust your intuition, to have that compassion and forgiveness for the things and people that are around you and people that they have done. Okay, just have that compassion and forgiveness for yourself also. Follow your heart, follow your passion and what it is that you're wanting to do. Like, do things that are going to make you happy, instead of just like being bored and sitting there and not wanting to do anything. Put your mind into other things that are going to encourage you to pursue something different. Okay. And also to follow your intuition, pay attention to your dreams, because there are unexpected messages, intuitive messages in your dreams that they want you to know. They're trying to get something to you. And then you have the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is saying that you're moving forward. There's definitely messages coming through. Really embrace the truth about things. Be real with yourself. Admit the things that are that you've been through, because you're going to see a lot. There's a lot of things here that you're going to see. You have the Sun card here, and what you need to work on. Really be positive in everything that's going on in your life. trust your intuition. Look at that. You can't get any better than this, because look, this isn't something you need to work on, and this is you trusting your intuition. There are times when you're not seeing very clearly, and they're asking you, hey, take that blindfold off, really see things for what they are. You have this intuitive, you have a knowing that you don't use, and there's things that you're needing to see. Okay, so wow, trust your intuition on things. And be positive. Just be positive and enjoy life. Whenever you can, enjoy it. See the little things and be grateful for everything. Why is the Nine of Pentacles here for the outcome? Wow. So, with the Nine of Pentacles, remember to trust yourself on the decisions that are going on, okay, that you're making. Stop second guessing yourself. Trust yourself. Trust your higher power, your inner knowing. Remember that you're very independent and you do know how to do things. You've created the resources and you've brought them in, and you've seen a lot of growth. So just know that. Don't let the anger get to you. Leave this anger behind. Leave this anger away from you. Try not to be frustrated. Try not to be angry all the time. I feel like you are definitely wanting something long term, and I do feel like there is some kind of abundance coming towards you that is going to be able to help you have something long term also. So, but remember that everything that is here, it is in divine timing, but it's up to you to start changing the things that you're wanting to change. Okay, because it's not going to change by you just sitting there. There is success here. There's like a lot of good things here, but you are needing to go within, because you need to clear some of that energy. Wow. All right, so Libra, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. God bless.